those Jews. And those Jews were called Negro Portuguese. According to another quote, Prince Halley's colonies were enlarged by his successors. King John II in 1492 expelled all the Jews to the island of St. Thomas, which had been discovered in 1471, into other Portuguese settlements on the continent of Africa. And from these banished Jews, the Black Portuguese, as they are called, and the Jews in Luango, who are despised even by the very Negroes, are descended. So this is confirmation that the present-day inhabitants of Guinea, Angola, St. Thomas, Brazil, the Negroes of those areas are descended from those Jews. So why were these Negro Jews immune to malaria? Or as John Ogilvy put it, better used to the air than white Europeans? Quote, nearly 70 years after Allison first reported that carriers of the sickle cell gene were protected against malaria, the molecular basis for the antiplasmodial activity of the sickle cell mutation was found. Because the patient has the sickle cell mutation, the cells infected by the malaria parasite collapse, protecting the human host against malaria. Illuminating Disease: An Introduction to Green Fluorescent Proteins by Mark Zimmer. See, what kept the, quote, natives from malaria wasn't immunity from exposure, but rather the sickle cell trait that they carried. So the only thing that would have protected the Jews from malaria would have been the same sickle cell trait. So who in the world is known for having the sickle cell trait? Well, it's the African American, who is synonymous with the sickle cell trait. To the point that 1 out of every 13 African American babies are born with the sickle cell trait. And remember, these are the same Negroes who are descended from the people taken from the same slave ports that the Black Portuguese Jews or Negroes came through. Without the trait, it would have been impossible